Welcome to our sixth teaching video, information the investment world may not want you to know about. This is a pretty important video, so be sure that you put your mouse on the bottom right hand corner, open up the toolbar, enlarge the video, and then go to that little wheel with spokes and open that to go to high definition. The investment world can use two different averages, the simple average and the compounded average. And it's important to know which one they're using, because what they do, they use a linear number to assume your future value and a linear return to determine how long your money is going to last. And they're probably using an average, so it's important to know which average they're using. Or if you're looking at a prospectus and it says, this fund has averaged blank percent over the last blank number of years, which average are they talking about? Let me give you an example. So we got $1 million and we're looking at a 4-year period of time. The first year we do 100%. The next year we do 100% again. Then reality hits, because the bear market hits on average a little over every 3 years. So the next 2 years we get a 50% loss. Now, the way you get the simple average, you add up the returns. In this case, 100 plus 100 is 200 minus 100. So the total is 100. Then you divide that number by the number of years, in this case 4, and the simple average is 25%, and it's true, and that is a correct number. But look, you started with $1 million, and 4 years later you ended with $1 million. The compounded return was 0. Here's a question. If you were investigating an investment for you to buy, which average would you like to use? Because a simple average of 25% leads you to believe that $1 million grew by 25% over the 4 years, when in actuality the compounded return was 0. You've got to know the difference between the two. But we're suggesting not to be in the market anyway, so this is kind of a moot point if you agree with us. But it is important to know the reality. Let me show it to you with some actual data from other websites. In fact, this is on the resource tab of the website. I'm going to Crestmont Research because they give you reports up to date on the stock market and on the economy. What I like most about them, they don't sell investments. It's always amazing how usually the investment firms are always rosy about their market because they might have a vested interest of keeping you in the market. Crestmont Research doesn't sell investments, so I think it's more true information. So if we go down, they have all kinds of up-to-date reports. So this is the history of the Dow. Since 1990, these are all the returns of the Dow through 2012, so it's up to date. The simple average, you add up all these returns, divide by 113 years, and the simple average is 7.1%. The compounded, you look at the starting point and the ending point. The compounded is only 4.8%. This is 113 years of history, and this surprises people. They think it's going to be much higher. From these returns, you got to subtract fees, taxes, and inflation. Be sure to go to the Resource Center and read the article debunking the myth of the 8% return. This is a Money Chip website. This is the same illustration that I gave you in the very first part of the video with a 25% simple return, 100 plus 100 minus 50 minus 50. This website, in fact, is on the Resource tab on our website. Since 1871, the simple average of the S&P, this is the S&P 500 with dividends reinvested, is 10.6%. The true number, or the compounded number, is 8.92% with a standard deviation of 18%. The further years you go, the closer these two averages are going to be. But what's the number between 2000 and 2012? The simple average is only 3.5%, and the compounding is 1.61% with an 18% standard deviation. It's really important to know which average they're using, but it's probably more important if you contact us. Let us teach you the wisdom of how money works for greater stewardship and greater efficiency of your money. And we'll teach you how to create a personal retirement income strategy that works like a pension and is not in the market, so you don't have to worry about which average. And that income possibly might even be higher than if you were in the market. You've got everything to gain and nothing to lose because we don't require any additional out-of-pocket outlay on your part. So give us a call. You've got one more video left, but hopefully you've already made an appointment or a webinar scheduled. So we're looking forward to helping you and teaching you.